What's up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of This Week in Madden Show 235. That's 9 years of This Week in Madden. Started with Madden 10, 11, 12, 13, 25, 15, 16, 17, 18.
We're almost a decade doing TWIM?
Almost a decade. TWIM can almost...
Wow.
You can't really do anything when you're 10. I was going to say, it could drive a car, could get a beer, it could vote, but it can't do any of those things because it's a TV show.
At some point, you'll be... But it's almost 10.
Almost 10.
Wow.
Chat is in the building.
Chat's always
If you're watching, give us some comments. Let us know that you're back. Gibbs, it's Madden 18. It's that time of the year.
Oh, yeah.
We could jump in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just jump into the mailbag. Basically, this show, it's a Madden weekly show. We take your questions, we break them down, we play Game of the Week. We got mailbag. That's where you can drop them. We'll put the link is in the chat to where you can... the link is on Twitter to where you can do it.
So, I'm going to... Quick housekeeping, because it's not a TWIM without my housekeeping notes, okay?
You ruin everything.
Like you said, the purpose of TWIM, right? It's a show for you guys, right? It's a show for you to feel like you have a place to come and get your questions answered.
What is that?
What? What?
What was that?
What?
Go back to your housekeeping.
What?
What was that?
The ZFarls Hit Stick Club?
Excuse me. Keep going.
What? It's just a little thing that a couple guys and I know started and do. It's whatever. It's no big deal. What? Anyways, quick couple housekeeping. The purpose of this show for anyone that's new tuning in this year, if you have questions about playing the game competitively or at a higher level, that's what we're here for. We're trying to help you go from point A to point B to point A, or wherever, point C, whatever the heck you want to go. We're trying to help you improve your game. This is a place to ask questions, and we will answer them for you each and every week. We can't get to all the questions, but we usually get to about 7 or 10 each week. So make sure you put your question in the mailbag. We go through. He has this psychopath crazy Excel sheet that he looks at.
What? Initiated sub. What just came up?
What? The ZFHC? Don't worry about it. But yeah, you just put your questions in the mailbag. We'll answer them, and then the end of the week or end of the show, we put a lot of the stuff that we talked about on the show into a game of the week, into live action. We show you those tips live here at the end of the show, and it's a lot of fun. We've been doing it, like Farrell said, for basically a decade. We're almost there.
Almost there.
We're getting old.
All right, let's jump into our first mailbag question of the night. This one is coming in from Mr. Savage 32. He wants to know, what's the best easy blitz to start Madden 18? Gibbs, you got an easy blitz that you've been using for the people, for the fans out there?
The easiest blitz in Madden 18, I've broken this down previously, but we'll go over it again here. The easiest blitz in Madden 18, I think you're going to find it. You can find it in a 3-4 base defensive playbook, and you'll also be able to find it in a 4-3 base defensive playbook. In this example, we have the Kansas City Chiefs. It's a base 3-4, so you're going to want to go to the nickel 2-4-5, and if you're in a base 4-3, you won't have a nickel 2-4-5, but you'll have a nickel normal. And the play I want to look at for the base 3-4 is called buck slant 3, and if you're in a 4-3 base, it's nickel normal, and it's still called buck slant. It looks virtually the same as this blitz in a 4-3. So we call this play, and listen, we can literally call this a set it and forget it blitz. All right, this is a set it and forget it blitz. You don't really have to do anything. Not even a baseline, not a show blitz, not a press. It's just one of those plays that works extremely well stock, right? I mean, it's not a play where there's crazy setups. We're not doing anything. Snap the ball, and we're going to try and get pressure off that left edge. I mean, you can see that right here. Well, no, it doesn't come in that time, but we'll go one more time here. This is a play in a blitz that gets pressure off this left edge. Let's get a press in there just so that he's up a little closer.
Okay.
Rumble up a little closer. So now go ahead. This is a play in a blitz. Well, there's again one more time. We're going to keep it going.
National Live Interwebs.
National Live Interwebs. This does happen every now and then. But this is a blitz that will come in off this left edge. Normally, the tip on my YouTube channel. There it is.
So you get two guys.
Talking dog. This is a play that I personally have put up on my YouTube channel where I actually run it from nickel normal. But in this example, I did a baseline press. I think you do want a press situation. In the nickel normal, the blitzing corner is in a press alignment by default, so I think that might have been what was throwing us off. So you go ahead, snap the ball there, right there. No, he not able to get in this time, but the nickel normal will give you a better variety of this, but you can see that when that previous play, how quickly that got in there. Go one more time, Farls. Snap the ball. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Pressure off the. And that's not doing anything. You don't have to do anything. All we're calling is baseline press. Anyone can do that. It's coverage audible. Hit a Y on the controller, and then it's a base. You hit left on the D-pad. That's going to get you into position here. So you snap the ball one more time, and now you can see now. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're doing a great job rolling out of the pocket here. You're standing there like a statue, like you're playing a solo.
I mean,
play like a solo.
I play solos. I'm a man of the people. I grind solos. Hashtag.
I also want
to
throw a blitz out there that Zan threw up on his YouTube channel. It's in the 4-3 over formation. You're going to want to go check out Zan on his YouTube channel. It's called Forward Progress Madden. If one of the mods wants to throw it in the chat, that he has it's a cover zero blitz, but you literally don't. Again, it's one of those plays you don't do anything, and you're going to be generating pressure from it. So snap the ball here one more time. Let's just see. Well, it's not coming in at this time and place, but go try the nickel normal. That's the play that is going to give you the most success running it. You can literally just do nothing and it'll come in.
All right. That's the first one of the night. That's just an easy play to call if you want to get some pressure. Throwing it from the outside left. That's not the best blitz. It's just a quick, easy play on third down. If you think you're going to have time, get that CB out away from the halfback and see if you can get him in. If you want to hold where Gibbs is standing up by the line,
this would make it better.
This would help make it a little bit better, and then you can see, there you go, screams in. Russell Wilson beasting.
So for that, like to make it come in with doing some adjustments, that's literally going to be a baseline and press. So I mean, if you want to just recap it, the easiest blitz in Madden 18 is this buck slant from 2-4-5 or the nickel normal. All you have to do baseline press. In this instance, crash line out, and then you hold right here in front of these tackles, the center and the guard. You snap the ball, and you're going to see you're going to get pressure out of the B gap or that C gap. So minor adjustments to get really easy pressure off that edge. And listen, you could get more advanced with some of the other things you're going to do from this or other formations to get more pressure. But this is a very simple play, minor adjustments that will get you pressure off that left edge.
All right, it's a good question to start the night. This is a defensive 101 style show. We're covering all the defensive tips you might want to know, might want to learn, and we'll do that over the course of the season. Of course, you can ask your questions in the mailbag. Next question coming in, Gibbs. This one is from Rashad101. He wants to know, what are the top 5 playbooks for defense so far, especially for those mutt guys that don't get every playbook. They kind of got to work a little bit for those playbooks. They give you a couple, but you know it's harder to change playbooks as easily. You don't quite have all of them this year. So I've got a list that I like.
Yeah, you want to run through yours first?
Yeah, so I'll run through my top 5 real quick. I like Dallas, Kansas City, and the Bengals. So the reason I like Dallas, it has the 46. Bear. One of the most rare playbooks that has that, plus it's got some dime stuff that we sent out. You guys might have seen. Kansas City, the Bengals, pretty solid. And then, of course, I put in the Patriots, because they have both 3-4 and 4-3. They have 3-3-5 odd, which is rare, and they have the big dime. The Ravens, which also has multiple fronts and has good 3-3-5 stuff. And then you have the Ravens. So I don't know if you want to speak to any of those or if your list is a little bit different. But those are some of the big ones I think you can have success with early.
Yeah, my top 5 very similar. In no particular order, I think it's really based off of the way you want to play. If you're a 4-3 base or 3-4 base, this is the Chiefs playbook. But my top 5 goes Dallas, Kansas City Chiefs, Cincinnati Bengals, and then I go Patriots Raiders. So the reason I say Patriots Raiders is because those are 2 playbooks that give you 3-4 and 4-3 in those playbooks. So for example, that's very hard to find. You're not going to find that in any other generic or any other team playbook in the entire game. So the Patriots and the Raiders defensive playbooks, they might actually be a little higher up, I think. Because they give you a lot of versatility because you have those ability to play a little 3-4, play a little 4-3.
At the first week of the game, do you prefer 3-4 or 4-3?
4-3.
4-3. Show us the
3-3-5. I think long term it's a 4-3 style game. I really like the nickel 3-3-5 right now wide, but I think
show us 3-3-5 and just show us kind of why it's a good. You don't have to go into the play, but so the 3-3-5 and the 3-3-5 wide. This is why we like the Chiefs. This is why we like some of those other playbooks we mentioned.
Right.
What's so why does it stop the run well? It's good personnel.
One thing to note about why are we saying we like these playbooks? When it comes to Madden, and when you specifically look at playbooks, you need to get a bang for your buck. You need to be able to pick a playbook that gives you uniqueness, and you're not going to find, for example, the nickel 3-3-5. It's only literally in the Chiefs, the Bengals, and the Ravens. It might be in one more 3-4 base book that is escaping me, but you're only going to find it in those playbooks. So now that immediately makes those 3 playbooks super valuable, because if you want to run this set, you have to pick these playbooks. The same goes for the 46 Bear. It's only in the Cowboys playbook. So if you want to run the Bear, that means you have to run the Dallas. But what makes it valuable is what you get in the Dallas, like, that complements the playbook. You get all those 4-3 defensive formations because it's a 4-3 base.
Mm-hmm. You're
going to be able to get those 4-3 formations in another 4-3 book. Most defensive playbooks are very much like the same. There's not a lot of differences between them. The playbooks we're picking out and saying these are our top 5, they're the playbooks that are different from the rest of the playbooks in the game. That is why we're putting them up at the upper echelon and saying these are the books that are the best in the game, because they are different than every other playbook in the game. You get more variety, which lets you run a different style defense.
So, and for those of you guys that are picking up Standard Edition on 825, or if you already have it and you haven't, logged in yet, in Ultimate Team, your playbooks that they give you at the start, your first playbook on offense and defense, is whatever your favorite team is. So, your favorite team that you pick at the beginning menu, not the 2 guys that you pick, like.
Pro tip.
So, you can only really get. So you got to either get the Chiefs offense to go with the Chiefs defense.
Patriots
Cowboys offense, Cowboys defense, Patriots offense, Patriots defense. It's not like you can pick, I want the Texans offense, Saints defense, or whatever. It's, you have to get it. So those are some options. You saw the defensive list over on YouTube. I have my top 5 offensive list. Atlanta would be on both. And that would be a good playbook to start at. Seattle, I could see people going with for both.
And then there's also, don't forget, the other unique formation that we're not calling out here is the 5-2.
Yeah.
You're going to find that in a couple of playbooks. I believe the Lions have it. I believe it's in... Is it still in the Giants?
I think they lost 5-2. They still have the NASCAR thing, but they don't have... I don't think they have 5-2.
Like, that's another unique formation.
Yeah.
It really boils down to... You pick your playbook because it's like, okay, do I want nickel 3-3-5 normal?
Yeah.
Do I want 46 bear? Do I want 46 normal? Do I want bear under? Or do I want 5-2? I mean, that's really what it boils down to. And then there's some small nuances in between some of those formations as you go. Some playbooks have certain plays, some don't. Some formations will have a 3-4 solid versus another 3-4 set. So there's small nuances in between the rest.
So those are a couple good playbook tips to try out as you get started in the game this year. Okay, before we jump into the next mailbag question, Gibbs, we gotta blow the chat's mind.
Bang.
Pick a play. Not with this, just pick a play.
Pick a play?
Pick a play.
Try to pick just right here?
Any play.
Okay.
Madden 18. You're in practice mode because you want to be a better player. You're labbing. You're dipping, you're diving, you're dancing. Trying to get better. Trying to get better.
Best tip ever.
Trying to get better. You're like, okay, I just ran plays from the 30-yard line. Now I want to back the ball
up. This is the best tip.
Okay, I used to be able to click the right stick and I could back the ball up. Or click the left stick and I could back. Oh, it's not working. Oh, no, how do I do it? According to RG Madden on Twitter, all you do, instead of having to push start and pause and go to respot ball, which I will not do.
We're going to save you time. 10 seconds a day. Every time.
Left trigger.
Left stick in.
Click the left stick in.
Drag that bear
Move
ball.
that ball. Now you can test plays on the right hash mark.
Left hash.
Now you can test plays on the left hash mark. So yeah, ooh, that's the short side of the field. I don't like the halfback running his, little swing over there. He gets too close to the sideline. Let me see if I can try it to the open side of the field. Man, I gotta pause the game to respot the ball. I can't believe they took that out. Nope. Left trigger. Left stick. Shout out to RG Madden.
I'm not kidding you. I played probably a good 30 hours of practice mode before I knew this, and I was so frustrated that I wasn't able to just move the ball appropriately. I was like, I don't want to pause the game every time I want to go in. And then when RG told me that, I was like, thank you.
Yes, that's
Thank
huge.
you. It's the smallest pro tip you're going to receive all year, but you know what? That's the type of show this show is.
It's the little things,
It's the type of game it is.
It's the little things. Okay, let's jump into the next mailbag question here. This one is...
Wait, real quick though, shout out to Straight to Your Dome TV. He said, "Oh my lord, life saved." I hope that's a real thing.
Give us a follow for that tip. That's a mini tip.
That's a mini tip. That's a baby tip.
If you're a hardcore man guy, that's a good tip for you. Okay.
We also got Fire Flame Blitzes coming, so just stay tuned.
We have Blitzes coming. Let's see. Mailbag question, Gibbs. What's the best shotgun formation to run and pass from? So, good question from Catmaster. Early in the season, you kind of want a balanced offense, shotgun set.
Yeah.
I've got a couple picks. I would say playbook-wise, Dolphins. Choose the Dolphins playbook.
Yeah.
Choose Seattle playbook.
Yeah.
They're very similar. Miami doesn't have much under center, so you get a lot. You get 20 shotgun sets
in Seattle. Right now? Oh, Seattle, yeah.
To run from, right? So what I like to do is find a formation where the halfback is not directly behind the tight end. So these two are good examples, 7 and 8. See where Jimmy Graham is, number 88, and where the halfback is.
Yeah.
Less of a formation like this doubles Y off, because what I find is if I want to call inside zone from a set like this, from a shotgun set, the edge doesn't get sealed as much.
Right.
So Lockett is now matched up against, is that Justin Houston, Tom Bahali? Like, who's over there?
Right.
That's not good for business. That you got him taking on a tackle, and then the tackle's the guy. Where if I come out in a play, I can press select to go back to that. Jimmy Graham's actually not that bad of a blocker. I know he used to always say that, but he's actually pretty solid.
Go to the other, there you go.
Yeah, because it's got the option. We'll give it the base. If I go where Jimmy Graham is on the right side, now I've got an extra kind of blocker over there. You got the guy over him. He's going to get a block. We're going to be able to either cut it back up the middle, or if you don't line anybody up over him, Jimmy Graham's going to get a double team. Or they're going to just get a double team, and then you can kick it out wide.
Right.
So if I'm looking in a shotgun set that's run first, I always want it where either there's 2 tight ends over there or there's beef over there. I don't want the tight end, unless I'm going to run like a counter, but you don't want the tight end on the same side,
right? In
my opinion, because now you kind of like lose a blocker.
You're forced to run inside. You can't kick it as wide. You don't seal the edge as well. Good tip.
So that's what I think. I don't know if you have a specific play you like out of it. I do like the read option. I think it's pretty solid this year. Just because it's an inside zone, which is very powerful and good. Inside runs are better. Inside zones are more like Madden 16 where they're better versus like Madden 17 where they weren't quite as good. And it's because you can use left stick cuts like that. Like that's something you couldn't really do last year. But you can do that and get back into lane. So I find inside zones to be pretty good and consistent out of plays. This is a base, but those are some things I like. Anything you'd call out too?
So there's one thing I want to note. I would call out that I think as a balanced set, I think shotgun split close is probably a top 3 formation / like scheme in and of itself in the entire game.
Falcons,
Cardinals,
Jets.
I believe that's it. There could be one more, but gun split close, one of the best overall balanced sets in the game, specifically the Cardinals playbook, because you have a fullback dive, and then you have the halfback power O, so you have a run left, run right, and then the halfback wheel is hell. One thing I'll note about that, like about what makes halfback wheel so tough, and I think this is something that you can find in a lot of other formations. So if you go to the gun trips off set, I think this is a really balanced set this year, and I think it's because the power of just keep going down. A play like X under, right? I think this is a really powerful play. And I think that this type of route combination, the routes on the right, that's the same route combo that you get from gun split close, halfback wheel. I think this route combination is one of the toughest in the game.
Because it makes you have to play a hard flat, but then it makes you, if you play a hard flat, get beat by a corner route potentially.
Correct. Yep.
And then you're really kind of trying to watch the combos on the right side.
It becomes really difficult to defend against with a pass lead away, possession catch is tough. But then combo that with the ability to run the ball inside off of this, it's a really balanced set. So I would say that a gun split close and then a trips style set that gives you this route combo on the right side of the field, which is the table and corner. So an example that you don't have to run this trip set, but you can find it other places. So if you go gun in the Seattle playbook, go right, right there, ace offset. So same level sail. It's the same concept. That is extremely tough. I find that in this year's game, that's one of the better ways to go about it.
And you got a Z spot.
You got a Z spot.
It's a pretty good formation.
It's a real good set.
Verts, read option.
Yeah, and then get this, right? You can audible to hit beat, and then go right. You can audible to the wing slot offset.
Which you know who I'm a fan of.
Oh, yeah.
Who's a fan of that?
Yeah. Well,
this guy.
Little hail break screen.
This guy right here.
But yeah, those what I would say. I would say though, if you're gonna make me make a decision, I would tell you gun split close.
Yeah.
Would be what I think is the most balanced run and passing set for a shotgun formation of the game. If you're gonna ask me what I think the best overall passing formation is, I think it's still gun bunch, baby. I still think gun bunch is there.
We're gonna talk about that because a lot of people have questions about gun bunch, so we will discuss that coming up next. What is that thing on the screen? I don't understand what keeps popping up. Every time I look over, it flashes. I just see what white. I just see.
You don't know what that is?
No, I can't even.
What do you mean you don't know what that is?
What
you
is
know
that?
what that is.
What is that?
You know what that is.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You don't know what that is.
You know what it is. You sound like Wiz Khalifa. What is it?
That's not even Wiz Khalifa. First of all, it's T.I. that sings that song. Now, second of all,
no.
Yeah.
No.
It's T.I. Bankhead. It's
That's
like,
a different song.
You know what it is.
Different song.
Are you sure?
Frenchman with the sub hype. I appreciate that.
That's me hit sticking you.
Who?
Me. That's me hit sticking Snowman ZFarls. That's me hit sticking you.
I don't understand what that is.
That was from 2010. That was 2010, December of 2010. I built a snowman of you. I printed out a picture of your face, and I tacked it to a snowman, and then I taught people how to properly hit stick, and I just destroyed ZFarls the snowman.
You're sick.
What?
Why?
It is T.I. See, I was right.
No.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Wiz has one too? Oh.
Black and yellow?
Ah, that's not the original, though. That's not the OG, you know?
We need people to stop following the channel. Please don't follow the channel right now.
What?
We don't want them to follow the channel right now.
Why?
Because something's flickering and we don't know what it is.
No, I do know what it is.
No,
I just told you.
No. We're not sure.
It's me hit sticking you. And it says you just hit stick ZFarls.
So don't follow the channel till we figure out what this is.
Look at
Nelson.
Hey Nelson, welcome to the ZFarls Hit Stick Club. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the club.
Mr. A, I just told you not to follow the channel.
Hit Stick ZFarls.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's so good. It's fantastic.
Leggy.
Guys, let's carry on. Let's carry on.
Come on.
The Hit Stick Club, baby.
Okay, next mailbag question. This one is from Mac Attack. He wants to know, what's the best base play? Slim Brady with the sub hype. Wants to know what the best base play is. And the reason he asked this, he says, guys, in years past, you've always given me good base plays. You always recommend plays like a corner route. Because you can't, that's the logic. We would say, call this as your base play. Call level sail as your base play, saying it's not audible, right?
Yeah.
And why would that be? 2 reasons you would like this play level sail as your base play, right? There's no way for me to put Jimmy Graham on a corner route at the snap. I cannot hot route Jimmy Graham to a corner route.
Right.
It doesn't exist. I could put him on a streak. I could put him on a slant. There's no way to get him on a hot route. Thomas Rawls, I can't get him on that table route. All I can put him on is that, and it's not the same. Or I could wheel him.
In, out.
Or I could put him on in or an out, and those are very good, but I can't get those routes on the right. Now, these routes on the left, I could make the 2 ins, although those are pretty good ins because they're a little deeper, but I could make that, and I can make Curse's route by smart routing him. So those are hot routes compared to the original play. I can make those 3 routes, but I can't make that route combo on the right side of the field. So normally we say follow. No, we say don't follow the channel. I'm freaking out about this thing.
Follow the channel.
Okay. So normally we say pick a play with a corner route, but to me, that was advice for 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Do you feel like this route is the best route that you could give people? Would it be... Let's go find her. Where's Rachel? Bunch trail.
Mm-hmm.
This deep post route. Do you consider this deep post route to curse better than a tight end corner route for base plays?
I think that the most important route in the game to have on your field for a base play is without a doubt the deep post, but I think it specifically has to be on the right side of the field, and I'm going to Kobe you real quick. This is so nice. But here's specifically why. You ready? You ready for this? All right, Farls, I need your attention here on this one, right? So take a look. I'm in man-to-man press, okay? Get ready for this. Man-to-man press. Now, snap the ball. Let's take a look at where the inside, let's look at the release occurs. Snap the ball.
Okay.
Go ahead. All right. See how it gets the inside release?
Yeah.
All right. You chuck him the ball. Chuck him the beat. Just go down. Just go down.
I don't know how.
Just go down.
I don't know how.
You do know how to go down.
I only know how to score touchdowns. That's it.
You're the worst. Now flip the play.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're gonna call press again. Now let's just see what happens. Snap the ball, go. Okay, he got an inside release. He's still got good separation there. The point we're trying to show here is when you have a post on the right side of the field, what I have noticed over probably 100 hours plus playing this game so far is that you get inside positioning on the receiver when you or on the defender when you're running it from the right side of the field. So that's why I like it on the right side, and I think it gets more separation. So that's my initial tip. Any type of post that you're going to find, you keep it on the right side. It gets a better inside release. It breaks the right and left a little bit better.
Yes.
So that's what I like. But what I think is most important to know about these posts is that they give you the play that will burn man-to-man in a spot that's very, very difficult to user, and then be able to user the rest of the field. So what ends up happening is, if I'm in man and say like I'm playing, you're like in a dollar set, like it kind of looks like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I know you're in this and I'm in man, like, okay, well, you beat me like 4 or 5 times on the deep post, right?
Yeah.
Snap the ball. If I go to the deep post again, like I'm like, I gotta cover it. I give you everything else.
Right,
because,
especially that middle part where
right,
people like to target.
So I have to give you everything underneath. Now what ends up happening is if you start dinking and dunking underneath too much, well, okay, I'm going to stay underneath. I'm going to take your routes underneath here. Okay, I'm under here. I'm going to get here. I'm going to get here. Okay, take it away. And I'm going to try and get back. Can't get there.
Right.
I can't get there. So for my money, for my scheme, for the way I want to play, I base everything off beating man-to-man with my initial play. I need to be able to beat man-to-man from just about every route that I have. That's my starting point of my scheme. And that post is, in my opinion, the best post you're going to find in this year's game. It's quicker developing than the Z-spot.
Which we're going to look at.
And it gets more separation than the Z-spot.
So the corner route, you can't make it as a hot route, so we like it as the base play. Last year we used this Doug Baldwin route. See this red route that he is on the field?
Last year we used it past like 3 years.
3 years. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
We use this because it gets to a tender spot, it beats zone. You see how badly Burnt Man didn't get pressed. You see it there. So you like that other route a little bit better, but that route's much more rare. This route's a lot more common. You'll find it in
a
more
lot of sets.
And you're not going to find it in Gun Bunch as much, but those are some things to like. Also, to note, the Jimmy Graham, this little tail on the start of the route, you'd rather just have the regular.
Not bad, though. That's not a bad.
It's not bad.
It's not a bad corner.
But the X route is another route you can look for if you can't find a deep post like that.
Yes. So, back to the original question, what is the best base play in Madden 18? I would say look for any type of post. If you're going to ask me my personal question, what's the best base play? It's, in my opinion, Gun Bunch weak. I use it in Santa Playbook, and it's the bunch trail. I think it's by far the single best base play in the game because you can attack all points on the field and you can attack all defenses. Is it the perfect play? No, it's not. No, it is not the perfect play. It can be shut down, but it gives you a really good play.
They got to work really hard to shut it down,
really
and then once they get a beat on what you're kind of doing, you can instantly change up what you're doing. So we've broken this play down. You guys in the Brain Trust have seen that. We've gone over it, about 20-minute long video. This one play, all the setups and everything like that. But look into this play. Look into those type of post routes. Find those plays, the quick halfbacks out of the backfield routes, plays to beat man-to-man. Those are all important things for your base play to have. And you'll see, obviously, if you watch on Twitch, this get ran. I ran this on, what's it called? In a MUT draft, I got the Seahawks playbook, so I ended up running this myself. Went 4-0, so there's a lot of footage on Twitch if you want to see it.
I broke this down on my YouTube channel, too, so if you go over to youtube.com/SGibs, I have a full 5-minute breakdown showing all the ins and outs of this play, the setups, the purpose of it, where it's going. So go on and check that out as well if you'd like.
Cool. All right, that's the base play question. Good answer there on This Week in Madden. Make sure you follow the channel. Okay. Next up, we got another mailbag question. This time, it's coming in from King Jimmy. He wants to know, what's the best way to use new ID the Mic feature? So, Gibbs, what is ID the Mic? For those guys that aren't as into the hardcore Madden off-season lingo and features, they just get the game and they want to be good. What is ID the Mic?
ID the Mic is a Blitz pickup system that is trying to... What it does is it basically tells your offensive line who to pay attention to in your halfback and says, okay, hey, pressure's coming from here. I want you to go pick this guy up first, which then will make pressure come in from somewhere else. So it's giving you more flexibility to decide where you want pressure to come from.
Right. So let's pick a play. Last year on defense, you had on offense, you had slide protection, and you still have slide protection. So let's talk about slide protection. Right. You press LB, and you can slide your line left, which you'll see. Look at the art. Slide them right. Look at the art. Or you can just leave them how it is. So last year you had this stuff, but what happened was people ran nickel blitz 2 and slide protection and the halfback, and it wasn't consistent enough. You couldn't just be like, hey, it's the slot corner. You had to say, hey, it's coming from the left, but you couldn't be like, it is the slot corner, go get him, do nothing else. So they added ID the Mic, and how you use it is you go into the same slide protection menu, which is LB or L1. You press A. And then once you've pressed A, I'm moving the left stick right now, and you see the M? That means I'm calling out who the mic is. So if I think the pressure's going to come off the right edge...
So real quick, just reset it. So reset it. Hit left trigger. All right. So when you're running this, right, let's just call the play, and let's just see where pressure comes from.
Okay.
Because this will show a visual of ID the Mic. Okay, so pressure off the right edge. You know, we're running a 6-man blitz. Totally get it. All right, now, Farls, go in. You just explain how to ID the Mic. Now, ID the Mic, the right outside linebacker. That's
all right. So I had enough of that. LB, move it over. LBA, and then move it over. And you'll know, you got to kind of move it. It's at first you might be like, I don't know how to do this, but you can just, once it's open, then you push A, and then he's mic'd. And you can tell because it's got the M over him.
Right.
And see, they picked it up. Now the issue is going to be that you're sending 6.
Sure.
And we only got 5 blockers, but notice who they picked up.
That was just to show you.
Correct. Notice who they picked up.
When you run it stock, when you run this play stock,
yep,
you're going to go just snap the ball.
No ID the Mic.
No ID the Mic, nothing happening. Pressure comes off the right edge.
Correct.
The purpose of ID Mic is somewhat similar to what you get with slide protection, but it gives you a little more pinpoint accuracy, who I specifically want to pick up. So I want you to pick up the right outside linebacker. Now go ahead, snap the ball. You're going to see we slide, we pick them up, pressure comes off the left edge. That is to show you what ID the Mic is doing. It's deciding who do I want to pick up. Like, so now if you were to block the halfback here,
yep,
now ID the Mic off the left edge.
Let's just see what happens when I just ID.
Sure.
Or just block the halfback.
Well, you block 6 guys, yeah.
Right. We'll see. So you pick it up.
Pressure
came with the middle, but you pick it up.
It's the inside-out approach where he's supposed to go and pick up that middle linebacker. So now...
Notice the halfback protection much better. You ever see that block last year? You ever see him step up in the gap like that?
It's better. Go to Houston. Now, ID Houston now. He's ID'd. Okay. Was he Houston before?
So he wasn't... So he seemed to have the M over him, but when I actually brought up the system, it wasn't him.
Okay.
So now he's officially ID'd.
So we pick up inside. That's a crazy block right there. Now, what we'll do this time is let's ID the opposite side, Mike. Let's see if we get anything different. But you basically, the way you're going to have this work the best for you is you have to get in and do practice. Like, do a lot of practice work to find, okay, here's a blitz that people are running. Now I got to go work my pass protection scheme out in practice to figure out, like, okay, what do I want to do when I face this?
And do I want to slide? So say I slide to the right, and then I mic.
So ID him.
Now I mic left, but I slid right.
See how the halfback goes.
He came across the formation.
You're telling him, hey, go pick him up.
Correct.
That's why. That's the benefit of ID the Mike. You decide what you want. Yeah, good play.
It was pretty cool looking.
Was it?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Okay.
So that's ID the Mike. We'll get into higher level ID the Mike, and we'll get into more specific blitzes that you'll find over the course of the season and how you want to pick them up. But ideally now, the chess match becomes, I know how to pick up any pressure that I want. At least so now, because now what you can do, sometimes what I do is I'll block, say, to the right, and then I'll roll that way and just try and run away from pressure. I know I could probably outrun Tamba Hali, so I roll the line to how I want my play to develop. If I'm looking for reads left to right, I'll slide protect, or you could ID that side so you're sure you're not rolling into the blitz, because that's the issue I run into is I run into blitzers a lot, like from the edge. But now, you know that you could get away from the backside and escape, and then potentially
throw an interception. You
something.
could potentially throw an interception like Farls just did right there.
You could.
Uh-oh, Farls. Uh-oh. Sorry.
First touchdown of the year, Gibbs. Congrats. But that's ID the Mike for you. Okay, next question in the mail. Why didn't you just go down there
What?
on the runback?
What? Why would I do that?
Because you're not a man of people. All right, next mailbag question. This one is from Catmaster. He wants to know, what's the best play to beat man-to-man? So we just showed you the play from Bunch Trail, which you can check out over on Gibbs' YouTube channel. There's one, and then there's a deeper, further exploration in the Brain Trust. But this is the Bunch Week. So this play is called Bunch Trail. So we'll just show it to you real quick. We won't go fully over it, and we'll give you a different play. So make sure you go check those videos out about how to beat man-to-man coverage. But we'll give you the reasons why it's such a good play, and then we'll show you how we can kind of find those things in other formations. So number one thing we like is the B route can get you a lot of yards because it goes between the safeties, and you get a good release inside. We like to put Rawls on a quick out. He's usually going to be faster. It depends where the linebackers get aligned.
Speed and route running help there.
Speed and route running. You've got a corner route. You've got Jimmy Graham on a trail across the middle, and then you can do a bunch of different things from Baldwin. You don't want Doug Baldwin to get pressed, right? So how can you get him not pressed? Well, you can motion him and do different things, different timing, and then you basically just want to hit, boom, make them user deep. If they had a good user, they could potentially intercept that. But that is where this play comes in so handy. A couple of things we talked about there were players not being pressed, because that's going to slow down the timing on man-to-man coverage. Well, how can we do that here? Well, we can find a way, play like corner strike, hopefully get pressed less. Number one thing, most tight ends, they're not going to get pressed, right? So Jimmy Graham, we can put him on a slant. Wilson, we can put him on a drag. We can put him on a streak. We can do a bunch of different stuff, right? Halfback, you still got him. You can still put him on that same out route. Very good. You then have corner strike routes. These could get pressed. They might not get pressed. Generally,
they don't get pressed.
They don't get pressed. Are they as good as they were last year?
Yes.
Still?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Down and away pass lead.
They get better against man. Do they still beat soft squats? How is that whole situation? Get into that later.
No, yeah, that's a different topic.
Different beast. Okay. So they don't get pressed.
Down and away pass lead.
Down and away pass lead.
You gotta work your time.
Test that, tweak it. The other thing you can do is you could drag Baldwin, streak Wilson, slant Graham out, and then you'd have all those. So drag will get pressed.
You gotta motion him. You gotta motion Baldwin.
Correct. I was gonna say if the drag didn't get pressed, then you could motion a different guy. So you could now motion one of these two routes on the outside so that they don't get pressed. So maybe give a couple steps. But you're basically using like the same formula where
the starting point to beat man is try to find ways to get your receivers off of press coverage, because that's what's going to help them get separation. So the key thing to note there is, okay, how do I get a receiver in motion? How do I utilize my halfback out of the backfield because they don't get pressed? Mm-hmm. And then how do I take advantage of my tight ends because they don't get pressed? So the first thing you can start to think of is, what formations give me the most tight ends on the field? That's a great starting point, because now I know I'm gonna get free release off of that. Okay, then I know I can put one guy in motion. So if I come out on a 2 tight end set, put 1 guy in motion, that's 3 guys that I now can get free off press. Okay, well, my halfback now, I can get him free off press. Okay, so that's 4 guys. Now if I have my last receiver, do I have a route that I can utilize, a Z-spot route, or do I have a deep post that gets inside positioning? I can now put together a full offense that beats man-to-man, or at least gets free press, which gives me timing in my offense. Because what makes man-to-man so difficult to beat is that it will slow down your timing in the rhythm that you have in the passing game, and that's why teams want to do it. And they also do it so that the pass rush can get to you, right? So when you get your receivers off of press and in a free, unbumpable situation, you are kind of negating some of the strengths of what a cover 2-man style defense is. So that's where we recommend a gun ace set, because you can get every single receiver on this formation in a free press situation, an unbumpable situation.
Solid. That's really very important to have at the start of the year. A lot of people are going to try and play. Most people play zone early. They try, but then if that doesn't work, they go to man. And then all of a sudden you play a game, and you might have a man play. You might have that bunch trail play, and it might work for 3 quarters because it's really tough. But then at 3 quarters, they figure out, okay, he really likes to throw the deep post. And then you got to just start to work for it. That's what man makes you do. So at least if you have these gun ace, offset, or something with the 2 tight end sets, you'll be able to just make stuff up on the fly.
Right.
Slants, drags, halfback, motion to receiver, different things, and then you can get a drive or 2 just based off of freestyling early in the year.
Yep.
So those are pretty handy.
Indeed they are, ZFarls.
So, I'd just like to state for the record, last year, SGibs would always complain. What would he say last year? If you watched
Don't
TWIM
even
last
start.
year, shout out to Jinja
Yeah.
for following the channel.
Yeah, and
for the sub hype.
Yeah, for joining the ZFarls Hit Stick
And
Club.
Superman. Let's go. 31. That deserves choo-choo trains in the chat.
31 months?
Zeus.
Can you do 31 choo-choos?
That's what I do.
31 choo-choos. Do you even know how to count that high?
That was a lot. SGibs would always complain about the desk last year. Notice he hasn't complained once about the desk tonight. Hasn't complained one time about the desk last
Yeah, because
night.
you finally grew up and decided that you weren't going to hog the desk. Thank you.
No, you don't get any desk. Don't pretend that this setup has you on any desk. I took the desk away from you. You know why, Gibbs? Because you complain in my house.
Yeah.
You know what you get?
What?
Nothing. You get nothing.
This guy.
Back to you.
This guy.
Back to you. I got this whole desk.
No one can see anything.
This whole thing's a desk.
It's not. The whole thing's on a desk.
This whole world's a desk.
No, it's not.
Over here, nothing.
Black background. Cool, man. Good stuff.
It's beautiful.
You still have a dumb haircut.
This is a great haircut. Next mailbag question.
He finally isn't going to be hogging the desk. It's been 4 seasons of him hogging the desk. Finally.
From Hornets, he wants to know, got any new target passing tips? So let's show you. So target passing is a new feature. If you haven't seen it, basically how it works is, we'll show you it to you on that corner strike type play. So couple things about target passing. Number one, the receiver in the red, that is who your default target passing guy is on the play. And you can change that. So say I wanted Jimmy Graham to be who I target pass to, like first, you can still target pass to him, but A. So I'm holding down the right trigger, and I can switch.
Mm-hmm.
And so watch, Jimmy Graham, when I press L trigger, that's who it's going to throw to. If I had left it on B, that's who it's going to give me. Notice it won't go to Jimmy Graham. It's going to go over there. Dot. Oh! So that's how target passing is before the snap. That's who you do. You can say you put it on curse, but you wanted to throw to Graham. I think you can just hold R trigger, and you could throw it there. There's a skills training tutorial. It's a little tough to get used to, so you want to try it out. But target passing, essentially how it works. When I go to Jimmy Graham, I press L trigger. My feet are set. Ooh. And then the orange circle is where the ball is going to go, and that's kind of your guide, right? Your white cursor is where you're actually throwing it. So that is how target passing works. What are some tips to make it better? You got any routes you like to use it on, Gibbs, right now?
I think that the best place you're going to find, I've seen it used, this is just going out and watching streams. I've seen a couple of people go and use it on drags, and then they like lead it. They lead the drag and like lob the ball. So for example, if I were to play like, let me just say I play like a cover 3 here, right?
Okay.
So put Baldwin on a drag.
Yep.
Yeah, you're basically a clear out. And let me just get him out of here. So like a clear out, and then you just like kind of target pass lead him and lob it. Yeah, like that. Like
okay.
you get more
momentum upfield.
You get more of a like bring him upfield, right? So, I mean, again, that's just what I've organically seen. I personally haven't used it a ton. I'm still kind of tinkering like how am I going to use it, but that's where I've seen it. Like basically, it's them taking a drag and turning it like into a vertical.
Yeah.
So they take it the drag. They pass in like a little bit upfield. I think you're leading a little too much.
Okay.
So try it again. Give them a healthy lead, but a little bit upfield. Like, yeah. There you go. Like that. That's exactly like. So now you turn a drag, which the defense could then rally, and it's get more of a vertical stem. So that's where I'm seeing.
Throw it there normal.
We're 2-3 days into the year. That's where I'm seeing negative cut. That's where I'm seeing the most benefit so far. Yeah. I think that's going to be extended. The same thing with like slants. I think you're going to find that crossing patterns you're going to have a lot of success with too. And even with like something like that, like a streak, like okay, can I stem the streak off?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So target passing also does 2 things. It changes control. So I told you it was left trigger. Left trigger used to be playmaker. So what I did the whole first month I played the game was I would roll out, I would get out here and I'd be like, okay, I need a playmaker, and I would do that. And I'd either throw the ball out of bounds or I'd just chuck it to nowhere. And so that is how that would happen. Bad things. It's the only way people could score a touchdown against me. Was that. So playmaker is simply just the right stick. So just the right stick. You don't have to use left trigger anymore. So if you're rolling out of the pocket, don't pull the left trigger, just flick the right stick. Also, left trigger used to be low pass. You used to be able to low pass with left trigger. So now, low pass and high pass are the same button. Mm-hmm. So low pass is LB and the left stick down. High pass is left bumper or L1 and the left stick up. So if I want to throw a streak to Wilson and I want to throw a high pass, I press LB and the left stick up. If I want to throw a curl to Wilson on a low pass, I press LB and the stick down. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to push L trigger anymore to playmaker, and you don't want to press left trigger to throw a low pass anymore. And you really want to get tender with your high points. High points are difficult because you overthrow a lot of them like that.
You do.
You need a really, really, really good quarterback, and you don't want to overdo high points if you don't have to. If you could just throw a regular one. But make sure you don't like pull down on the left stick at the last minute, because if you're holding LB, you'll then throw a low pass, and that will be bad for everybody. You'll throw an interception. So those are some things you can do. It's pretty difficult without practice, but there are some situations where I think it can be.
Gotta practice it.
Gotta practice it. I don't think anyone's really done their labbing yet. Can you turn it off? I don't believe you can turn it off. But you just don't push left trigger and it's fine. I mean, you don't lose any like things.
Yeah, you can turn it off. Oh, not in the menus, but like once you activate it, you can turn it off.
Yeah. Once it's on, so say I was gonna throw to Graham, and I was like, I don't want to actually do that. You just press left trigger again, and then you can throw your own route. So that's how that works.
Check out this. I just invented.
Target passing.
Check out this. I just invented this. Ready?
It's live lab in here.
There's got to be a way to do this. Make it good, like good coverage behind it. Go ahead. We'll figure it out. You got a great front though. Guys stacked all in front of the offensive line.
A lot of dudes.
Boom.
I think the chat is almost ready for a blitz scheme, but I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the next. We've still got a couple good questions left, Gibbs. This one is from Thanatos. He wants to know, what is the offensive meta in the game currently?
Mm-hmm.
Which means, like, what offenses are the top players running? What do you expect kind of things to be?
Yeah.
And then, is Gun Bunch Week still the meta? Because Gun Bunch Week lost Z-Spot. So
It's got bunched out.
correct, but that's not the question he asked.
Sure.
Z-Spot.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dead, and why would it be dead? Are you think people still going to run Bunch Week?
It's not. So here's the thing about Z-Spot. I know you just picked Z-Spot and go. It's not the right play here. Well, I know you picked this play. The strength of Z-Spot was and always will be.
Last year.
No, not last year. The past 4 years.
3 years, 4 years.
Is the post. It was the post. That post set the tone for everything.
Where X was.
There was that deep post. It set up everything for the rest of the play to be successful.
Right.
So to get your Z-Spot back, you just need to find that post once again, and then you can run something that's similar. So where are the plays that I can find that give me the same type of result, and let's then build something else around it. Don't ever get that out of your mind that oh, well, there's no gun bunch Z-Spot, what am I gonna do?
So
I mean, you can still get that post. That post still exists in the game. It's just not in that bunch. So it still gets the separation right there. Bang, deliver the ball. That is the tone setter. That opens up everything else. That's what made Z-Spot so powerful. And then combo that with Gun Bunch having what I believe some of the best other routes in plays in the game, make it a full scheme.
Is that play the meta? Does that play then mean that Gun Bunch Week is dead since they took it out of those plays?
I think we're going to slowly see people come back to Gun Bunch. So Z-Spot and Go, tremendous play, okay? People are going to start running that because that delayed route to the far left receiver that on that little jig route, great against zone, great against zone blitz. You're going to start seeing people run that. You got that flat table in the corner outside of it, and then you got also the corner. So it's a very good play in combo with it. You got verticals. You can run a halfback base out of it. It's great personnel. Bunch trail is fantastic.
You get to a lot
inside
of
cross.
plays.
You can get to a lot of other formations. I think people will gravitate back to it.
Were you surprised that they got rid of the backbreaker from the Bunch Week?
No, because that's traditionally what you see. You see, okay, did we have a mechanic or a tactic that was overpowered, overused? And then you see it removed. Because if it's not something that was authentic in nature, then see you later, right? So that's what you're seeing there. But what I would then say, when you look at the upper echelon players, the best players in the world, and it was having a conversation with Zan about this, he was specifically telling me that a lot of people right now are in gun-type flex, Titans Playbook.
Mm-hmm.
That scheme that we saw a lot of last year. A lot of people ran it in the Madden Championship. The gun-type flex with all those deep crossers, the deep posts, the deep angles, the delayed blue route in the line of scrimmage. So the best players in the world, he's saying, a lot of those guys are still running that scheme there. But what I have personally seen online a ton of, I've seen two things. I've seen gun split close, a ton of gun split close, and I've seen a ton of the Trey style gun trips offset, like that's the sail play.
Can gun split close win a Madden challenge?
No, because
it's very popular.
No, because everyone knows the best players are going to be ready for it. They're going to be prepared.
So halfback wheel's a pain in the neck. Somebody said, why didn't they get rid of halfback wheel?
It's not.
There's nothing wrong with halfback wheel.
It's not deep. It's not deep enough. I think.
The corner route.
I think what you run into with split close is it's not as deep as Gun Bunch.
Yeah.
That's what makes Gun Bunch really powerful. Yes, Gun Bunch had Z-Spot, but it has about 4 or 5 other plays that people run in combo with having to worry about stopping that post.
Yeah, it
corner
wasn't
strike,
just
the corner,
Z-Spot,
the drag, the slant. Having to worry about stopping all of that now makes it powerful. Gun split close boils down to, okay, fullback inside, halfback power, which it's good, it's not dominant, and then halfback wheel. What other plays from it do you really have to worry about? You got the fullback trail, which is good. PF slide is okay, but overall, it just doesn't have the same legs as a Gun Bunch does, right? Gun Bunch is so balanced, so powerful. I mean, some playbooks have a screen left, screen right, right? So, I mean, there's so much that you have from a Gun Bunch. I think you're going to naturally see people gravitate back to it. Because I think it does have those power plays.
Now, 2 years ago, Madden 15, you had some meta plays, vertical styles plays, inside zone style plays. That could make a comeback. Tight, you talked about not this tight, but
ready for another one?
Different tight post routes, man, deep post routes.
Here's what I think is going to be a really powerful set this year.
Yeah,
really powerful, and I gotta pay homage when homage is due. Single back deuce close. So good. It's another one of those formations, when you really break it down, look at all the plays in it. It is so balanced. It has posts here, posts there, angles. It's got all the runs you'd ever need. Stretches, inside runs. Wham, halfback wham.
Wham's
play
tough.
actions.
Wham's tough.
I mean, it's got bench. It's got when you really break it down, there's not one part of the field you can't attack. There's not one run you don't have, right? And the other beautiful thing about it is you can flip it, and you can change a play up, and they'll never know you're flipping it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what makes it really tough. So I think you're going to see a lot of people in a deuce close. I think deuce close could
under
become...
center. Under center is always an offense. People, it's a year by year thing. Like, can you run under center? Is there pressure that is good against under center?
That's what can get it real.
Or not good against under center. You know.
But the deuce close, I think you're going to see a lot of people, because here's the thing about deuce close. Deuce close is in a lot of playbooks. Okay, so because of that, you're going to see people gravitate towards it. I don't think it really is a formation unless you're Carrot Q, who's just an absolute stud in it, right?
Yeah.
Carrot Q probably the best in the world at running deuce close last year, and this year still running it. So unless you're the best in the world at it, I don't think you just pick a playbook based on deuce close. I think it's a great compliment to everything.
I'm getting 10 yards of whack.
It's great.
Over 16 plays.
I mean, it's great. It's a great formation. It's a lot of playbooks. A good pro tip: Steelers playbook has an 0-1 trap.
Yeah.
In the deuce close.
Yeah. Titans might too.
Yeah.
It's good. It's pretty good. It's a little bit different than the Wham, but
a little different than Wham. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have as much of a tell. Although the tell in the Wham is very quick, it's tough to adjust to. So.
Yeah. Wham.
Wham. Cool whip.
Next play. Queethins. All right.
Wham. What are you talking about? Who am I?
Bam.
Wham. Wham. Can someone follow the channel?
Oregon Ducks wants to know. Oh, Spartan just followed. Who are the best GOAT players? So, the GOAT players, there's 5 when you pick up, if you get the GOAT edition. You probably already selected them at this point, but if you haven't, it's Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders, Tom Brady, Barry Sanders, Ray Lewis. You got 5 options. I broke it down on YouTube, who I liked a couple weeks ago. I don't think you should go Tom Brady, even though he's very, very accurate. It's actually pretty tough to get a quarterback with all 80s across the board. His throw power is just a little bit low for me, but he's not a bad option. Barry Sanders is a very good option because shifty halfbacks are solid. I think that there's a couple backs that will end up being better than him, but if you needed a good day one back and you wanted to try some of those new jukes you've been seeing all over the place, Barry's the guy for that. Jerry Rice I initially was worried about, but after kind of looking at where route running is, Jerry Rice has very, very solid route running for the start of the season, and I think he's actually better than I thought after looking at where the game is, where man-to-man defense is, where route running is across all ratings. Number 2, Ray Lewis would be my second to next choice. Not as a user, not as a middle linebacker, but putting him down like in a Terrell Suggs style, putting him in like a like Lamar Houston is a budget player that does the same role. He's an edge setting outside linebacker. I know he's an MLB, but you would move him out there and you'd let him do that role. He's very strong, very good block check, can hold the edge, not the fastest, can drop into zones. A great Tom Bahali style player for your squad. And then the last guy, or the number 1 guy, I would say is Deion Sanders, but that's really because I play a lot of man-to-man coverage. And I know when Deion came out, they said, wow, his tackle's like 37, his block shed's like not that down there as well. But to me, blocking on the outside is very, very good, right? So no matter what, you end up getting blocked. So you could have a Jalen Ramsey out there, he's going to get blocked too, because receivers block a lot better on the outside. Deion's very fast. If you play man-to-man coverage, he's very good at that. And I'm not super, super concerned about the tackling situation because it's really hard to tackle no matter who you have. So it's like, why not just have a bad guy that's really bad at tackling? Love Deion. Love guys that play man-to-man coverage. You have to have 3 of them, 4 of them to really play man. So he's just another way to get one guy as your GOAT player, and then you don't need many across the board. I don't know if you have any thoughts on GOATs. Those are my thoughts.
I think Barry's the starting point. I think Barry's pretty good. I like having a good back. Having a good back is very beneficial to have on your team.
True.
He's going to give you a guy that's going to be pretty powerful for the first month or so.
Yeah, he's pretty strong. Until you can get him a McCoy or the next level up, Barry will hold up for a while. So those are some thoughts. Shout out to Mr. Hooder for following the channel. Just kidding. Why would you follow and join
my God. Join the ZFarls Hit Stick Club? Because he's a genius.
Snot sickle. That's great. That's great.
Join the ZFarls Hit Stick Club, bro.
Gibbs, this one's from LOLZFPS. Wants to know thoughts on new coach adjustments. New coach adjustments. What do you think?
I always go corners. I go best overall. I always match up best overall. Organically, I'm feeling that out at the start right now.
So another new feature.
I go read option. I go aggressive, which plays the halfback always. Mm-hmm. Because I always want to play the halfback and make the quarterback go.
Let the quarterback run, kind of.
Yeah, well, opposite. You want to go conservative because they want to run with the halfback. That's the point of running with the quarterback. So I want to go conservative, let them have to always give it to the halfback, and then it just turns into inside zone.
So you make your DN stand up and just defend inside zone.
Yes, so that I never have to cue it. It's set it, forget it, never have to worry about it.
Right, because before the play, you can set it to the read option, but you don't have to. So how coaching options work is basically, if you weren't in practice mode and you're in a game, you go all the way out. You beat all the way out to the menu. You can go down to coaching options. It's under, like, where random play would be. Mm-hmm. And then you can set different things. You can set if you want your ball carrier to protect more or go for more moves and you either get more broken tackles or less broken tackles. Cornerbacks, Gibbs talked about it. You can get best on best matchup. So if they put, Antonio Brown in the slot, your Champ Bailey at the 1, he'll go in the slot and defend Antonio Brown. He'll follow him all around the field. You can also do it by speed. So if they have John Ross, your fastest corner will go wherever John Ross is so that they can't just put him on the outside in one play and you're matched up against Brent Grimes and all of a sudden you're getting burnt because you got a 10-speed difference on the outside. So those are some options that you have. You were saying you do the read option adjustment.
And then I go aggressive pass rush, and I have had no problems with it at all.
You haven't got any offsides?
No, I haven't had any of those. So, I'm going to keep doing it until I see it become a problem.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is continue to
overthrow Doug Baldwin.
Get guys wide open. I'm going to start just putting everything on aggressive for like the next week. Everything I can put on aggressive, put it on aggressive.
Yeah.
That's how I live my life. Do all aggressive, and then see what happens. And then I'll do the next week everything on conservative. Mm-hmm. And see, hey, am I getting a lot of penalties? Am I noticing less broken tackles? Like, I think until we really test it, it's going to be hard to say, like, exactly what's happening. So I'm willing to put my body up for science and make sure that it gets done. All right. Next question in the mailbag. This one is from, let's see, give us the last one before we get to your blitzes.
Ooh.
From Pegasus, he wants to know best play to defend the deep out route.
Just standard cover 2, bro.
So stock cover 2 will defend some deep outs?
Yeah, the deep outs are back. I think, back in terms of Madden 12 back. Like, that's how good they are again. They beat man, they beat zone. The one thing that's their bugaboo, their kryptonite, is that it takes a while to hot route them, right? Because it's a hot route.
Yeah, you need 2 hot routes.
It's a hot route, it's a smart route, and then you want them on both sides of the field. So it's 4 hot routes. That's a lot. And then you still probably got to do something else to other guys.
And you need to be in a situation where, it's 3rd and 10 or more. Like,
correct.
You can't always say that they're going to be out there. So say I want to put curse on one, I got YX, and then I got YX hot route. So,
great.
Try and get to X. You would play stock cover 2. Can you show us stock cover 2?
Yes, I can.
How would you defend these?
So if you just stock cover 2, Cloud Flats, they're going to play back at the snap of the ball, and they're going to stay back there, just organically. They're in the face of the play.
And then if it's like 3rd and 17, will they still get that far back, or would you call something different?
3rd and 17, I'd still run it, and I would go protect the sticks. I mean, you got to try it. You got to try this protect the sticks. So you hit Y, A, and then LB and protect the sticks.
Right. Got it. All right. That's a play you can go with to stop some deep outs. Are you ready? Are you focused? Are you locked in?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You locked in?
I'm locked in.
Are the people ready? Is the chat ready?
I don't know. The chat needs to let us know. Type 1 in the chat if you're ready.
It's This Week in Madden. The show's back this year for the 9th year. It's a blitz scheme. Got some pressure flying in. SGibs. Check out more on youtube.com/SGibs. Make sure to go over there. This is the 3-3-5 wide from the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
Defensive playbook. Any other playbooks you run this from?
Nickel 3-3-5 wide is a great set because it's found in a ton. You can get it in the Bengals, it's in the Patriots, and the Raiders. I mean, it's just all over the place. It's a very balanced formation, and it's also what I think is one of the better formations to blitz from in Madden 18. So let's take a look at how it works. Nickel 3-3-5 wide. I like to come out in the play 3, Sam, Will, Blitz. Now, the important thing to note about this is that it doesn't matter what play you're using. You can get pressure from the right side of the field and left side of the field and double side from any play in this whole formation. So I just like this because I think it's a good cover 3. I get seam flats that play cover match in certain situations. But overall, this is the base play I come out in. So to set this up, you base a line, which is coverage audible, Y, and then right on the D-pad.
Right on the D-pad.
I then press, which is Y, and down on the D-pad.
Yep.
I then spread my linebackers, which is RB up on the D-pad. And then they move a little bit, but it's important. And then I shift the defensive line to the right, which is LB right on the D-pad. I crash the line to the right, which is LB right stick to the right. I then global all my linebackers, RB up on the right stick. I then global blitz the right of screen linebacker, which is RB right on the right stick. And then I take Johnson, I get in the belly of the defense, and then I hold in front of the center. So pressure I want to come off this right edge, snap of the ball, we screen. Now the beautiful thing about this, before anyone says, oh, you can't get that in, I want you to time me. Ready? You got to do the clock. You got to do the whole organic clock. You ready? You tell me when to go.
Okay, ready, set, go.
If that guy would go over, he would be. We were done that quick.
Okay.
We were done that quick.
So even though it seemed like when you told us it was a lot of setups, you can get the setups in very fast.
It flies because of all the global adjustments. You don't have to click on anybody. I don't
So
leave
you
Johnson.
never leave Johnson.
Watch out. I mean, I literally think I
Okay.
get it done in like 3 seconds.
So let me give you the setups. Y right, Y down, RB up, LB right, LB right stick right, RB right stick up, RB right stick right.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And then hover.
Yep.
Did I miss anything?
Nope. You got it. Screen.
It's really not that difficult for your brain to understand. It does sound like a lot of commands when you did it, but really you're not doing that much. Almost right when you come out of the huddle, you don't need to see the screen to Y right, Y down, right?
Right.
So that's easy. The whole linebacker global thing's super easy.
Mm-hmm.
And then shifting the line, you just got to remember you shift them right and then crash them right.
Right.
So because you're doing that to the same side.
Right. So like, just show you how quick it is again. Ready?
Okay.
So here we go. Tell me when to go.
Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3. So 3.5 seconds.
Done.
So before every snap in a game of Madden, you get 7 seconds.
Right.
So you can do it in half the time. That's pretty easy.
And now the beautiful thing of this, guys, is the following. Okay, so here's what happens, right? You get your halfback now on the right side of the field because you can pick that blitz up by just blocking your halfback on the side, and it'll pick it up. Or
right.
So
if I do the halfback, that could get picked up. That pressure.
Right. So just for example, block your halfback and all that shenanigans, right? You're able to. It's like it's something that you can't pick up, right? The halfback stays in, you pick it up. Yeah, it's good pressure. But it's something that can be very easily picked up. The offensive line, the improvements that the team has made this year are very good, where you pick that up very easily, just like you had been able to do in the past. But what's great about this is that you're able to do the following, right? You can still set the play up and get it exactly how you want. But if you recognize, oh, man, he has the halfback on the right side of the field, he might be able to pick this up. Well, then what I would want to do is I want to send pressure off the left edge. So I'm going to global blitz the left linebacker.
Yeah.
I'm going to blitz the slot corner. I'm still all on this middle linebacker. It's Y down to blitz him. And then I would want to just LB, put my defensive end on the right side of the screen in a spy or zone or whatever I think is beneficial.
So this is kind of you gave us the first play. This is kind of the second play of this whole scheme.
Right. So now I can blitz off the left edge.
Right.
So now you can scream off the left edge. And remember, we're sending 4 guys. It's a 4-man pressure off the edge. And don't forget, okay, it's 3rd and 2, right? 3rd and 2? Okay, well, guess what? I'm going to pony up. I'm going to play cover 2. I'm going to play cover 2 and I'm going to play hard flats. And now I'm going to try and take away the hard flat because I think you're going to run the table. I want to take the table away to Rawls. I'm going to send pressure off that right edge. Hard flat, take it away. And then drop to the seam.
Okay, so show us the setup to the left again. So the setup to the right is easy. It's Y right, Y down, RB, up on your linebackers, left on the D-pad, or up on the D-pad, left D-pad, left analog. Shift your line to the right, defensive line, crash your line to the right, global your linebackers, which is RB, right stick up, and then global outside blitz the guy on the right, so RB, right stick right.
You still crashed right. You're always crashing right.
Always crashing right.
The setup is exactly the same to get to the point where, so when you get to this point here, I could set this blitz up and send it off the right edge. It's the same setup to get to this point. The only thing that now changes, now I global blitz left.
Correct.
And then I Y, 3 Ys, and then right stick down, blitz the slot corner.
Yep. And
then I got to do one more, which is LB, LB to get to the end.
Do you feel like A is kind of a bonus thing?
No, because it's super quick. It's this.
But you like it better with 4? Or you like it better with 5 or 4?
Oh, 4. I mean 4.
You just want the spy. Do you contain here or no?
No, I don't like the contain. I think it comes in cleaner when you do it this way.
Okay. So this is the way to send it left. There you see. They both looped around.
Sure.
Okay, let's do that one in slow motion. So give us the whole set.
Baseline, press, spread your linebackers, shift your line to the right, defensive line, crash it right, global zone your linebackers, global blitz the left backer, blitz the slot corner, which is Y 3 times, and then down on the right stick. Drop your defensive end into a zone, which is LB, LBA, hover.
There you go. All right, now what do we like as the third piece of this pie?
Third piece of this pie is always the most important piece of the pie. Baseline press, spread your backers. We want to send it dual way, right? So it's the same setup as before. Like if you're going to send it off the right edge, and then it's just combo the right edge now with the left edge, right? So you're sending it both ways, so you need both sides to be set up. And this is to get pressure off both edges.
So even if I block the halfback, you have an extra guy.
With certain pass protection schemes, you're going to be able to pick it up. If you ID the mic and you do it appropriately, you'll pick it up.
Right.
So, but you're putting the pressure on your opponent to figure it out. But here's the beautiful thing I like about this, right? So if they do start picking the pressure up, okay, well then I'm going to start dropping into a coverage style scheme, right? I'm going to play coverage, and I would do this. I would play this style of coverage. I got 3 hooks, 2 buzzes, and now I'm going to play all coverage on you. I'm going to start just playing coverage.
Right, because then I'm going to block this guy.
Correct. You're going to start IDing Mike. You're going to start doing things, and I'm just going to play coverage.
A lot of coverage.
And I'm going to force you into throwing a play so you don't want to throw.
Like possession, like target pass, just dot?
Wow.
That was fancy,
That's not bad.
So those are some setups. We'll type these out. I know Ebert clipped these. There's a feature on Twitch called Twitch Clips. If you guys type boom in the chat, it will recreate a highlight. So why don't we do it one more time, and then people can type boom in the chat.
Well, I don't know if it's set up. I think you have to have it set up on your OBS. So unfortunately, I don't think it works for that.
All right.
Just snap the ball here real quick. I just want to see something. There you go. Yeah, see, that's where the hover comes in, is key. So the other solution is, say if you didn't want to hover, because there was one thing I'll say there's a huge glaring problem with this defense, is that you can get run on. Not tremendously bad, but if your opponent is like really committed to running the ball, they should be able to run the ball well on you. Don't run here, though.
Okay.
What I wanted to show was if you want to try and get pressure without hovering, it's just going to require a slide. It's going to require you to get out there and slide. So it's not the cleanest style of pressure. Like you have to have a fast DN that gets over there.
Right.
But what I can tell you is
because when you hover, it's easier to
get the center's attention.
Right. And if you're standing up too close to the line and they do run.
Right. Well, here it is, right? So
you get eaten by a blocker.
If you're not going to hover, you want to go a 5-man variety because that can help get the pressure in a little bit better. He almost wants the fight to come in there. I know the left edge comes in really well with the 5-man version. So if I were to go like this, like that, and then I would drop him into a zone. So now if you go here, snap the ball, he gets around the edge. So that's like the 5-man without hovering.
Got it.
But you just have you got to commit more resources, right?
Yeah.
So
if they were going to run inside zone, what would your ideal setup be?
When they run inside zone, I go like that. I still do this. I will set it up. I'll make them beat me with it, right?
Yeah.
So I just get here, and then I'll bring Barry a little bit more.
Just down a little.
I bring him in a little bit more. You got to be careful here because see how you could toast me.
Right.
With the flat there. So you got to be very careful of that. But I just bring guys in closer, and if you run, I just try and block shit, and that's what I look for. Barry to clean up.
You're willing to give up 4 or 5 yards.
Yes.
Because you know when they pass, you're probably going to have some good pressure.
Right. And if I really am concerned about the run game, like if they're really beating me in the run game, I'll switch. I'll go to the cover 4, and I'll bring the safeties up again, and they're in run fits, and I'll play back here. Because I know I'm in a good support here. You'll snap the ball, and I'll try to make a play. But I know I'm not in cover 4, but...
Right.
But you're relying on the safeties to fill with this because your user guy is easy to block, so the safeties can fill.
All right, so that's pressure right, pressure left, pressure both ways. Some ideas for run defense.
You can still do it for man-to-man, too.
Got a little man-to-man.
Right, so you could still play cover 2-man from this if you'd like. It's a little risky, but it has a time and place. The cover 2-man has its time and place for everything, right? So just to show you an example there, it can work. You can do it from both sides of the field. You have to bring the safety down to get the pressure, like this. So I'm bringing both safety. So there's a little bit of a tell, and he kind of got messy over there, and the guard picked him up. But yeah, it's a lot more high risk than the zone versions.
Right. So that is it. Next week, anything else we would add on to this? Still labbing it, still testing it, still trying to make stuff better. What do you think?
Next week, we're going to show you this. Next week, we're going to show you a play from the 3-5 and also some coverages from it that I really like. I've been up every single night, I think, for the past 7 nights until 3 a.m. Just labbing.
Practice mode.
But we're gonna show you a blitz here. What's your offensive play here look like? Okay, good. Let's see it.
It's PA blocking, but
yeah. So next week we're going to show you that play right there. That's a cover 2. So basically you can get this pressure from really any play from this 3-5. Great coverage. Go against. Get rid of the halfback there just to show them. Great coverage, great pressure.
Ooh.
We're screaming, sending 6, sending 2 free, inside B gap, outside left gap. So we'll be breaking that down next week on TWIM, 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're there. And we're also going to show you great coverage out of it, right? So if you want to be able to have phenomenal lockdown coverage, it still has the same look pre-snap. You don't necessarily know where guys are going, and that's kind of the beauty of it, what we're going to try and show you here. Coverage is locked down all over the field, besides that dope corner.
Bam.
Right, I wasn't in the right play. I went and just did it organic from a different play.
I like it. All right, those are some blitzes. Hopefully they help you out. That's this week in Madden. That's just the first part. That's the tips part. That's just the easy tips segment. Your mailbag questions. Great breakdown. Make sure you check out
Oh, Boom is playing.
YouTube.com/SGibs and YouTube.com/ZFarls. There'll be some clips, and you can improve your games over there. All right. Mailbag questions out of the way. Show out of the way. Do you want to play a game of Madden 18?
Yeah, I'll play a game of Madden 18.
Against me.
Sure. Does this controller work? Is it broken goods? I need to know.
It's an elite controller. I don't know if you'll be able to harness the power.
Can you just tell me if it's a broken controller?
Because you're not elite.
Is it a broken controller?
I'd like you to know that I've unlocked Goat Edition.
How annoying is that? I've been told that a million times.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we playing?
If it's what the chat wants to see, if not, I would say we would play online. You would parrot me the 3-3-5 defense so people could see real life examples, and we could.
What would you rather see us play?
You guys want to learn in real time the Seahawks 3-3-5 defense number 2, or do you want to play head to head?
Or you want to see us play against each other, hate each other, and not want to talk to each other for the next 3 days? You decide.
And for the record, I've beaten SGibs multiple times this season. I have at least. He's gonna say the series is 4-3, but the series is no doubt about it 5-2.
It's
5-2. 5-2. 4-2.
No,
4-2.
No,
4-2.
Are you saying fortitude or are you saying 4-2?
4-2. Do you want to do random death? Do you want to do?
They want online. Play each other. This is tied. Hate each other. Gibbs versus Farls or Riot. Head to head. Wow, people kind of want head to head.
Let's play.
What does that mean?
Let's play each other. What do you want?
All right.
Random death or?
Can I just pick the Cowboys and be the Cowboys?
Why?
I'm picking the playbooks I want.
Let's just do random death, random playbooks.
No, under no circumstance is that going to happen.
4-2.
No, I'm not. It's not 4-2. Papa Bear
It
just
easily is.
Hey, Papa Bear, thanks for joining the ZFarls Hit Stick Club. You're my guy.
Why would you do that, Papa Bear?
Thanks.
Random playbooks.
No, absolutely not. Under what circumstances any competitive game random playbooks?
Draft champions.
No.
Boom.
Yeah. It's not random though, because you still have time to go lab and figure something out.
So you just get to be the Cowboys? Would you rather play with the Cowboys random playbooks or play
I'll do random teams and I pick my playbook.
Random death?
Sure.
All right, you go first. You're away.
No.
That's how it works.
Seahawks.
It's not good. Seahawks or Bucks or death? You're not a man of the people.
Oh,
you're not gonna play death team?
Oh, are we doing? Oh, so we're doing
we're
doing random playbooks, right?
You're not gonna play death team?
Oh, we're doing random playbooks, right?
You're not gonna play death team. Chat, make him
No!
go death team.
Why would I ever do that?
Chat, make him go death team.
No.
Not a man of the people. Clearly not a man of the people. We're also on practice mode. Shouts out to DJ Cookie Crumbs. DJ Cookie Crumbs, my guy.
Wow.
So that doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, because we're on practice mode.
No.
Completely different play picks.
It's not.
Completely
no,
different
it's
play
not.
Look, it's way different.
We don't want
Are
enhanced.
you really going to go with the Seahawks?
What do we want? Enhanced or do we want quick?
You want enhanced. Enhanced. Alright, so Gibbs is not a man of the people, won't go death, also won't repick because we were on practice mode.
That's not...
I should have done my 2 picks, I guess, and then came over and done more.
No! Go!
Get off of this menu.
Oh, we're the people! I'm gonna go death because I don't like the Dolphins and Saints!
No, I'm a man of the people. I love the Saints. Saints
Oh,
are so good. Saints are amazing.
God.
It's so clear that I should pick the Saints in this matchup. They're a great team. They give me a great chance to win.
Shout out to all the members in the ZFarls Hit Stick Club.
Michael Thomas.
Throw your hashtag
They're
up.
loaded up.
ZFarls
I love
Hit
the
Stick
Saints.
Club.
I think I could do big things with them.
No.
But the people want death. The people want death.
You're the worst type of person.
Give
me liberty, give me justice, or give me random death team. Can you hit the button?
death for the boys. Yeah!
Wait. Hold on. No, the up team is the Saints. No.
Yeah, I know.
No, under no circumstance.
What are the odds?
They're very good.
1 in 31 chance.
No.
Yes.
That is ridiculous.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We have the redraft.
No.
Yes, we're not doing Seahawks versus Seahawks.
Why not?
Because that's man of the people.
So you should go death and be a man of the people.
No, under no circumstance. No.
Yes.
I won't play you.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No, you. That's why you raised your control up so it wouldn't be on.
No, I put it on.
No, you did. You raised it up because you hit up.
Do death and then we can play. I'll be the Seahawks because we can't both be Seahawks.
No, you're not. No, you just went down.
You just got the Saints.
No, that's not how it works. We have to redraft the teams.
So we both have to do random death?
No, we both have to redraft our teams.
You're scared.
I'm not. So we're gonna do two more randoms, and then we can do a death. Okay, ready?
Wait, what?
We have to repick our teams.
You sound like the guy from Lost.
Dude, you're giving.
We have to go back.
I'm literally not having fun. Can we just please pick our teams?
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
We're gonna.
I got the Seahawks.
No. Stop. Can we please pick the teams?
4-2. Get scared.
It's not 4-2.
It's 5-2. You're right. It's 5-2.
It's not. It's 4-3.
No, that's false.
All right, I'm gonna do 2 randoms, and then if I want a death, I'll go death. And I'm gonna hit.
No. You lost your death privilege. You can only go 2 between 2 because you did it.
You can't just make the rules up as you go.
Go.
Bengals or Bucks? Okay. Death. Giants. Fine.
No.
Fine.
No.
That's fine.
No.
That's fine. What? Too bad. That life's tough. Get a helmet. Do you think what? Go. Lions. Panthers.
Oh my. Bears.
Go ahead and be.
Give me Liberty. Who's Packers? If I just go.
Don't even get.
Packers.
Get your thumb off that stick.
Ready, set for the boys. This is This is. Did you pick your playbooks?
Yes, of course.
No, that's not how it works.
That is
We
how
both
it
have to
works.
use Buffalo.
No, that's not true.
Yep.
That's not true. Let's go. Come on. Do you even know what playbook you want? Of course not. The Jets.
This is trash.
At least our uniforms are like the same. That'll be fun.
This is.
What do you want? Partly cloudy?
I don't care.
All right, let's go.
This game's under protest.
It's not the first game, a first official game of the season.
I'm not happy.
Are you trying to make a thumb? Why are you looking at me like that? That's really freaking creepy.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that. That's the weirdest. Seriously, you're creeping me out.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it should be creepy.
Dude, you're so weird.
Yeah.
Are you going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
The hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Stop looking at me.
I know what you pulled here.
What did I pull?
I know what you pulled.
What? What, the ZFarls Hit Stick Club?
What is this?
It's the ZFarls Hit Stick Club. Hey, shout out to DBLH, by the way.
Yes. Inventors of the first ever invisible T-shirt.
Oh, that's so good.
Do you guys believe this? Why? I'm putting on my headphones.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to talk to you or listen to you or hear you or see you or be you. I'm gonna get in the game. I'm gonna listen to Brandon and Charles.
Dude, bro, it's like the Harry Potter cape
Harry
of
Potter.
Madden.
This is a Marauders.
It's the Harry Potter cape
Marauders
of Madden.
mask. You're Snape. You ruin everything.
You're Snape. I actually kind of would like to be Snape.
You know what
Snape's
you are?
awesome. What?
Dumb. Uldor. Because you're dumb.
Good one, dude.
Well, great juke, Gibbs. Way to really use that new system.
I just have to make sure the settings are good.
What?
I have to make sure the settings aren't wrong.
The fact that you got the Giants is just...
Why?
It's just...
What? What?
You never use the Patriots because you're not a man of the people.
Why? What does that have to do with anything?
They have the cover. They have the guy on the cover. They're your favorite team. You can't
What?
Oh, you're just going to change your depth chart?
Well, I mean, I was going to, yeah. No?
I mean, do you want to play at all, or
Alright,
you just
let's
want to
play.
sit here?
Let's play. Let's go.
I don't know. This is just too much. This guy. Can I check my depth chart? Or no? These people.
Cole Anderson?
Yeah, Gibbs. I have the Bills. I don't have every player in the game.
Just putting on the man of the people settings. Doobie,
Oh,
doobie doo.
No singing. That's
I sing when I play.
good juke, Gibbs. You really.
I didn't
mastered
juke.
this.
I didn't juke.
You really mastered this juke.
I didn't juke.
Oh, announcers just called you a horrible juker.
They didn't. They did not
They
say.
did.
They did not
They
say
did.
that.
I told them to record that line specifically when I saw them in the cafeteria. Good running.
Thank you. What? All right. What? You all set?
Oh, they just called you a terrible runner.
They did not.
Yep, they did. See, Hunter Drew, smart. Hit stick club. What is that? What does that even mean? I just disagree with that. He's running my offense.
Wait a second.
D, 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 D.
Wait a second.
D. Wait a second, what?
Why is my playbook not right? Why is my playbook not right? I'm not kidding you. Why is my playbook not right? Why is my playbook not right? I can't. I hate you so much.
I don't have
Oh my god!
Oh, I don't have my playbook either. Oh. Looks like I'm missing my playbook. No.
This is so ridiculous.
Oh, no. Oh, I don't have my playbook. Crap. Man.
This is... Is that why you let me have the #1 controller? I despise you.
Oh.
I despise you. Oh my god.
I don't have my playbook. Good thing I'm just dynamic out of everything.
You're seriously the worst person on the planet. Oh my god, I can't stand you. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Sick cutback, bro. Oh yeah, sick tip. Go back on the right. Go left. Ah. Stop looking at the chat. Play the game.
I'm just seeing what they're saying.
They're saying you're a terrible person.
They're thinking. You know what the chat's thinking?
What are they thinking, Farls?
What's that? Sorry, I'm in a party right now. Is there something I can help you with? I'm in a party with my Xbox friends. Sorry guys, my coworker asked me a question. Is there anything you needed? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. He seems to be saying something about his playbook. I don't know.
Coming out of the tunnel at the start of the first quarter.
It's called a commercial break. They go back and revisit how the quarter started. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's the magic of TV, Gibbs. I know as a... Touchdown, LaShawn McCoy, off the edge.
Can you pick a play?
Let's go. So, Farl's already up 5-2 on the season.
You're not up 5-2.
I'm up 4-2.
You're up 4-3.
There's no way it's 4-3.
It's not even. You're gonna count any game before it came out. That doesn't. That's
so you're saying this is the first game.
This is the
So
first.
if I beat you, then I'm better than you the whole season. If you beat me here, then it's back to closer to even. That's what you're saying.
No idea what you're saying.
So you agree then?
No, well, that's not how it works.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, no, it worked. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Yep. No, he is salty. Farls is the Bills, Gibbs the Giants. Run. Oh! Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow, what? That you played man-to-man?
Wow. Screamers.
Pick a play!
I am trying to find a good one. Yeah, we're playing on the same TV. Gibbs is struggling a little bit because he doesn't have every item, whereas I am just a budget beast. Mostly play, you know, all kinds.
With every item?
Of different stuff. Gold offensive line, that's how I roll. You know. That's why I'm, you know. I might not be the best, but I am. Good juke. Oh no, they didn't say good juke, they said terrible juke, sorry.
Good click on.
You're welcome.
Wait, you didn't. You're taking credit for something you didn't do?
J Flea Money. No following the channel. I would like to request that during this game, when I have the lead, you guys don't follow the channel so that nobody...
Why? Because Simply Cougar joined Hit Stick ZFarls?
We don't want anybody accidentally joining the Hit Stick ZFarls club. I don't think it's showing up anymore anyways. Defense! Defense! You got to admit, that first fourth one where it just screamed through the line. Let's get physical. I just joined the Hit Stick SGibs club.
Oh yeah?
Am I right?
Oh yeah?
Am I right, boys? Woo! Spring break. The sheet is already out, TJ Jones. I sent it out. Eight runs, 2 passes, because he doesn't know how. King Bean, we did random death the teams. Funny story. I random deathed. Gibbs just randomed.
You took away my playbook.
Then he made a bunch of assumptions. Now we're here. You're lucky Eli Manning's a great quarterback. Very agile. Very smart.
Am I?
Yes, you are. User! Go! 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 The user, 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 the user. Be nice. Do you know what he does?
Oh, what you did.
He did.
What you did.
He did it.
You did it. You took my playbook.
We need a peer mediator. We're not peer. We're hardly peers, though. You put on strip ball aggressive?
No.
Really?
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 Yeah.
You have to tell me.
Oh,
You did.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Don't tell you anything.
Ace player called you. Not your name. Oh, Tyrod! He's like, you know what? I'm doing this. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Anquan Bolden. Very fortunate for Gibbs. Wow. Wow. Uh-oh. That's where drop passes hurt you. Rudy? Come on, Rudy. Tim Williams, great pass rusher. I had to see his stats. I did not notice him on my first round.
See?
But
And Rudy gets it. Rudy gets it.
Rudy doesn't know anything. I like Rudy, but come on. I mean, really? Ew! That's gross.
What, a great cut away from your guy that you tried to hit stick with?
That's so
A
gross.
great user cut from away from your guy.
That's so gross.
Great user play.
That's so gross.
Adrob's nose, strong, real strong, real strong. Real strong. What a boot.
Gibbs is going to try and blitz me. All right.
Terrible play call, honestly.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's terrible play
No.
call. 7 seconds? Yeah.
No.
Terrible. Terrible.
No.
Terrible.
No.
Terrible.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Don't do that. Grow up. You're not allowed to do that.
Do what?
Try and make me mess
You're the
up
only one
my
that's ever
kick.
made somebody actually mess up. That's such trash.
Like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
A lot of ones in the chat. A lot of ones in the chat, Gibbs. Not many zeros.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking.
I'm in the Bills offense. Tino, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hit Stick SGibs Club. That's not a real. Come on. Come on.
And it's just so difficult to go get the football in this league because people are so proficient in the passing game. It's not easy at all to read patterns.
Can't do that.
Catch the ball, take it the other way. Yeah, when you have a guy like that.
That's an overthrow. That guy was open.
Really good about his efforts.
DRC should have never been in play there, but had to go to the death quarterback. You know how it is. Actually, you don't know how it is, but most people out there, the common folks, the people I represent, they know how it is. They know what it's like not to get the quarterback you play with.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they just had that pick six.
I'm Bills, Gibbs, Giants.
Returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it. I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back down to the ball, hopping right back on the bike after the ball is over. See if they can get the ball moving again. Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Wasn't that long ago that the NFL is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 2nd down, here's Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Prepare the blender.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. And the 3rd
Anquan Bold, are you gonna catch anything this game? You gonna let him use her with 43 speed Damon Harrison across the middle? Bump into LaShawn McCoy, not call a penalty?
Here we go.
Unreal! Unreal!
Here we go. Here we go.
Unreal.
Here we go.
Unreal.
No move to pull the offense. Taylor's going to go for it. The play clock's running down. Here we go on fourth down.
Nope.
Taylor. And he's got his man. It's the tight end play.
Dot.
Give him 5 on the play there. And it's first down, Buffalo. Space, but on that play, he did it with that big wide body of his.
Wow.
Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on it, but did what it was supposed to.
What do you want?
Pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs here. Well running now, out of the gun. And it'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second.
More time of possession, more plays, more yards. Better than you.
Losing.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't count.
And cut back to the run. Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Blue 92. Got it.
So second and medium, second and 5 now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Taylor to throw on second down. Trying to lay one up. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Giant territory. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
My team has nobody. I'm just fighting. I'm just fighting. Ah.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Sometimes when you're playing the running game, it's hard to do it because of firing out and hitting people. Hard to get them started again occasionally. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. From the gun, it's Taylor. Buying time to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now he's only lost a couple of yards on the sidelines. Complete and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Play clock winding down. On third down.
Oh! No!
Don't high point.
Mr. White!
Don't high point.
Mr. White!
If you'd like, I'll.
Mr. White!
If you'd like, I'll replay
Why?
the. I'll replay the clip.
Why?
We can replay the clip for you if you'd like.
Film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it. 6 points go by the wayside. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now it's Taylor.
Put him right at the 1. Great punt. What a punt. What a punt. Gibbs, the Blitz King. What is he doing that matters? Plays coverage D. Why?
Because I don't have my
He's a little
playbook.
weenie.
Because I don't have my playbook. That was such a good play that your Xbox recorded it so you could remember it forever.
Not if power goes out on the save. Foreshadowing.
Oh, man.
Ew!
Yeah, you that he went.
Ew!
Yeah, you that he went contextually
Ew!
aware. You're such a.
Ew!
Oh my, you are the worst. Only that would happen playing against you.
Ew!
You just really would. Only that would happen against you.
Ew!
Literally.
That's gross.
Just.
Ew! 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 Ew!
You are the single worst human
Ew.
being of all time. You're the single worst human being of all
Ew!
time. You really are.
I pinned him.
Yeah, you pinned me.
Guy's wearing a Patriots shirt, yet he's using the Giants team that beat him in the Super Bowl twice. No integrity.
Oh my God, you are just you're the worst.
No, you don't have any integrity.
Oh.
Pick!
That's-
Pick! Can I get free interceptions just everywhere?
He
Everywhere!
dropped
Ew!
it. He just
Ew!
Odell. Three.
Ew!
I just had to drop to Odell Beckham, drop to
Ew.
Perkins. You. You're the worst person. You're the worst of the worst.
You trying to call a fake punt?
Me?
Yeah.
Am I? Goo!
The goo!
The goo!
But give
The
ew!
goo!
Here's Bradley now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own zone.
Uh-oh.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here.
Stick him.
And the Bills will take over the football with a first and 10.
Yeah!
As long as you admit you're not good after this game, I don't care if I lose. Because this is just proof.
Proof what?
Stay
That
up.
I'm not playing with my playbook? And I've held you to 11 rushes for 17 yards? 11 rushes for 17 yards.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards. Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Must be nice to have your playbook, huh?
This isn't my playbook.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
You don't know what I do.
I do know what you do.
You don't know me.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Time running out here on the play clock. Now Taylor to throw.
Oh,
Tyrod Taylor, you're so bad!
so lucky I didn't get a pick there.
How?
You're so lucky I didn't get a
How?
pick there.
How?
Because I dropped down to that. You're so
You dropped down
lucky.
on nothing.
Oh my God.
You're
You're
the Jon Snow of
Oh
Madden.
my
You're the Jon Snow
God.
of Madden. You know nothing.
Oh my God.
Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
I'm really concerned about your health and safety because you're not good.
Oh yeah.
You're not.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. The play clock's running down. They'll run with the backup. This is Will.
Who are these players?
Pick up there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
We'll play a real game after this?
I don't even know what that means, dude. This seems pretty real to me.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
He's so bad. He's so bad.
They won't let Falls out because he's locked up.
So bad.
They won't let Falls out because he's locked up.
Oh my
He's locked up. They won't let Falls out. They won't let Falls out. They won't let Falls out because he's locked up.
This is.
He was out of bounds. You didn't want to throw to him anyways. See the difference? 10 rushes, 54 yards. You were 11.
You're not good. You can't
rushes.
even say that you're good after this game. You couldn't even move the ball on offense, dude. The user picked the team. You're so bad.
You want to play a real game after this?
I don't know what a real game means.
Real playbooks.
What does that mean?
The real playbook that I use. That's what it means.
What?
Yeah.
How much worse could you be?
How much worse could you be? You're losing
don't
to
know
a guy
tactics.
that you're literally just saying I'm not good, but you're losing.
You don't know tactics.
Tactics.
You don't know tactics.
Oh.
Like, do I use the Bills next game again? No, we get to pick our teams, bro.
No.
Yeah.
You could
Bro, it's
whatever
It's
team
a
you
Madden
want.
tournament. Yeah, you just get everything handed to you.
Isn't that how a team it works?
Isn't that how life works?
No, isn't that
No,
how it
Gibbs,
works?
it's not how life works. People gotta earn stuff. Man of the people.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive going.
At least now you can admit that it's at least now 4-3. You can stop lying to the people. True. Very true.
Ooh, kill him, Falls. Ooh, kill him. Oh, Boom TV, record that. Open field. Oh, man, Falls. Ooh, boy. Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. My favorite book is not the New York Giants.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Paul Perkins. Paul Perkins. Whoop-a-doop-a-doo, whoop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, he's styling on you. Ooh.
I won
You won what?
this game.
You did?
Yeah. If you have to use the Giants to finally actually get a win against me in a game of Madden,
Falls. Keep telling
and
me
you don't
something.
even try and score a touchdown, that's how I know you stink.
I didn't try and score a touchdown at the end.
No. Because I popped you again multiple times. No forced fumble for me. They don't just give me everything. Gives because I'm a man of the people. Let's go
You
back and look
lost
at all the
14-7.
bologna sandwiches in this game.
You lost.
All the bologna sandwiches in this
Someone
game.
put the record up there. SGibs
that?
is 1-0 against ZFarls in Madden 18.
No.
Factual
That
information.
is false.
How many games have we played since the game came out?
Look at this user, 4th and 1, screaming from. Look at where I come from.
Yeah?
Screaming, 4th and 1 from all the way through Pop City.
Good play.
No hit stick fumble.
Good play.
Then I just come down.
What?
Ridiculous scoring drive. Just ridiculous scoring
Yeah?
drives. Out of the pocket, dip and dive and dance.
You won't play me again. Because
And then-
I just beat you and you just said I'm terrible.
You got a super lucky 4th and 2 conversion.
Super unlucky. Show the play.
And then I user pick you. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Off the line. Just so good.
Oh my God! You got caught on the D line.
That's just so
I
good.
actually thought you made a good play there. Not
I
that
did
you
make a good
get
play.
caught on the D line.
And then this play is just so
1-0.
unfortunate.
1-0. What? Did I put a hard flat over there,
How about-
knowing that you're gonna do that?
Just give me a block.
What?
That's a joke.
That's a hard
give me
flat.
a block.
That's a hard flat.
You get a
Why don't you
super
Why don't
lucky
you run the ball
TD.
better? Why don't you run the ball better?
And
Why
then
run the ball better?
on this play,
What? Great coverage. Fantastic.
so number
coverage.
10.
I iced you up. I covered you up. Iced you. Cross-manned you. Yeah? But he didn't pick it off.
Yeah, he was open. Look, he's curling back on his route. I know, that's what I'm saying. So he actually does get open. If you throw that there, he curls back on his route. How do you throw it that far away? Look at where
Good
Dominic
pass lead.
Rudge-Camardi is.
Good pass lead. Don't pass lead. Why are you pass leading?
Look at where Dominic Rudge-Camardi
You sure you didn't
is.
throw to Bolden in the seam?
I'm 1,000% sure.
Okay.
That's over 40 yards. I don't even know how wide a football field is, but... Oh, yeah, DRC? You
He's
make a play
looking.
like that for the G-Men this year, I'll be so happy. And then...
Could someone just in the chat type
David
in?
Harrison, you're out there usering.
Can someone just
Fool.
type in the chat?
We don't score.
exclamation point
We don't
record?
score. We don't
Thanks.
score a touchdown on this
What?
rack catch. We don't even score a touchdown on that. Come on!
Great play.
Great. It was a great play. Thank you. And then this coverage D. SGibs. I'm the world's best blitzer. You didn't even rush one guy. You didn't even rush one guy.
Yeah?
Not even one guy. Gibbs.
Mental pretzel.
You didn't even rush one guy.
Mental pretzel.
The Blitz King himself, SGibs, doesn't even rush one guy.
Yeah?
Clown.
1-0, baby.
Clown.
1-0.
Clown.
1-0. I rushed plenty of guys. One guy's rushing right there. I rushed another guy right here. That's two guys. And then good throw. Good throwaway.
Clown.
What?
And then we get the ball back.
Falls, I beat you with nothing.
We can't see that play.
I
we
literally
can't see
beat
that play
you.
where I overthrew a wide open receiver multiple
Why don't you
times.
go look at your stats? Look at your stats, Falls.
I can't see.
No.
I had higher passing. Yeah, let's go back. I had a higher passing. I had a higher completion percentage for you.
You used your playbook.
I'm better than you.
You're down in the series 1-0. Let's go again. Come on.
It's 10-15.
It's the first night of TWIM. Let's go.
It's 10-15.
Come on.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Let's go. Come on.
Get out of my house.
I'm.
Please leave
So
my house.
please let the rest of, just let the chat know, just like to confirm that you're denying another game. Correct? You're denying another game. There's no one there, so don't pretend like someone's there. There's literally no one right there.
So are you
There's
looking
no
at
one
my
right there because I'm trying to see if there's no one there. I'll take the camera and I'll point it over there. I really will. There's no one there. There's no one there. You won't play, and now you're down one on the series, and now we'll probably never play again. We'll never play again
Why won't we play again?
because now you're down, and you'd rather leave it at 1-0.
Shh, you're yelling.
There's nothing. There's nothing that we have to be quiet about.
I have stuff to do tomorrow. That's a fact.
So just confirm and let
Sorry, you have
everyone
nothing
know.
to do tomorrow.
I do have stuff to do. Just please confirm.
Not true. I will not say that. I will
Please
not say.
confirm that you do not want to. You don't want to play. I'm willing to
I
play.
would love to play. I would
I'm
love
willing
to
to
play.
play. But
I
then
would
why
love
don't we
to
play? Why don't we play?
Because I'm blue collar.
You're not blue collar.
I'm blue collar.
No, you're not.
You tell me I'm not blue collar.
No, you're not. You're the opposite of blue collar.
Me? Red collar?
I don't know what's more ridiculous. The fact that you really think you're blue collar? Blue collar Farls? Blue collar Farls?
So why is it when you always lose,
What?
we never get to play again? But now all of a sudden you win, you want to play again?
That's not true.
don't
I
know.
always want to play you. I always want to play.
Then why
I'll play you
why
any
over
time
6
of the
months
week.
of you not playing me because you're
I'll play you
you're
any time of the week. Any time, any day, any place. Like, I'll play you right now. I'll lock in right now. I'll do random death, get my playbooks, and let's go.
So you want your playbooks again?
Of course I do. I mean, I just beat you with the Giants, so I showed you I don't have to have my playbook. But I would like to play you with real playbooks and have something real to run against you. But that's fine. You don't have to. We can, whatever. Let's go, man. Just let everyone down. Cool with me.
This isn't about me.
Yeah, no, it's about the chat.
If we get in trouble, I'm gonna be mad at you.
I don't think we're going to get in trouble. All right, you go first this time because I'm home this game because you were home last game. So you go first. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
play you.
Oh. That's what you're going to do? You're going to make the people think you're going to play, and then...
I'll play you next week.
There you go. Uncle Mom just said it. Gibbs is better than Farls.
I'll play you next week.
The chat 100% wants another game. Let's just not do this routine. Are we going to play or we're not
Let's
going
play
to play?
next week.
Wow. All right, whatever.
This isn't This isn't on me. This is on your ground rules. Only one game.
That's
No,
not true.
Yeah.
We've played multiple games over the years. In fact, I think we should start doing the dual games again. dual games of the week again.
Did you bring your Xbox over?
I'll bring an Xbox over.
Did you bring your Xbox
No,
over?
but I'm saying
Did you even bring a
next
controller?
week.
Did you even bring batteries? Did you do anything except clog up my desk, heat up my room?
Give you the Blitz. Give you the Blitz.
Give you Blitz, which you didn't even use.
Because
I'm
I
gonna
did-
just play the game because you know it's not good at the end of the day.
Do you know?
You
Do
know.
I? Okay, so I also don't have that formation in that playbook at all. There's also... Are this thing hooked online? This thing hooked online?
Are you playing long shot?
No.
Here,
Oh, 87 overall Mutt team,
yeah,
Farls.
all gold offensive line.
Oh, 87 overall Mutt team,
Yeah.
huh?
All gold offensive line, bro.
Interesting. 87. This man of the people doesn't have every...
I don't have every. I have all gold offensive line.
Oh, let's see where.
All gold
let's
offensive
see.
line.
Let's see. Oh, you're not even ranked. Wow, good record, 3-1. You lost.
Yeah, I don't just play season games with my OP team.
You're... Let's see.
You have to go to top 100 because you won't find SGibs on my friends list. Yeah, don't see you, Gibbs. What's your point? What's your point, Gibbs?
Oh, because I'm not in the top 100. I've dropped out. I'm 23-5. Just for the record, I have averaging the most sacks. Wolf! 5 sacks. I have the most sacks with people that play a real amount of games in the world. So yeah, you're gonna say my blitz don't work? All right, that's fine. Just remember that. But shout out to the goo. Shout out to the goo.
Well, you have the most sacks on my friends list. You're halfway to the goo. How do
No.
you sack people in a menu?
This is the point. This is the point. Top 100.
What's the point? The point is when the game's online,
Top-
you didn't rush
top-
anybody.
top
you didn't
100.
rush anybody.
Top 100. Top player in the world. 2.8 sacks a game. SGibs 2.86 sacks a game.
This
Boom.
is like this is like when I said.
You know. Do you want to play or don't want to play?
You.
You're not gonna play. See. All right. That's good. That's cool. Cool.
Do I have stuff to do tomorrow?
Do I have stuff to do tomorrow? Yes.
You don't.
I do.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
Not like I do.
We both have stuff to do tomorrow.
Let's play next week. Oh, maybe I don't want to play next week. Maybe I want to play right now.
No, I want to play. All right. Good stuff.
All right, we'll see you next week for this
Wow,
week in
you're a
Madden
clown.
show 235.
230. Is it 235?
How are people gonna put this on me?
It is because I literally just said I want to play and you won't play. For the culture, and you're so. You just lost LeBron James.
If I come to your house Sunday night at 9
I'll play you.
before you watch
Yeah.
Gibbs of Thrones,
Look at white collar
You'll play-
Farls.
you'll
There you
stay
go.
on that.
That's much better. White collar
I
Farls.
don't think it's white collar. I think it's red collar.
It's white collar Farls.
Blue collar, red collar, green collar, white collar.
White collar. Wow, Farl. Yeah, you do that to your constituents. You're supposed to be out in the streets with these people. You're not in the lab, in discords with the people in the community.
You
Just
aren't.
built-
You're with the elite.
Oh yeah.
You're with the elite that you've
Okay.
crafted.
Okay.
Those people that you hang out with in Discord, they're
Alright.
not. They're not down in the trenches.
Oh, they're not.
No.
You're saying Zero's not. Coaster's not.
I like Zero a
Not
lot.
like Gates. They're not. They're not. Wolfman. They're not
Wolfman?
grinding.
Wolfman.
Yeah, Wolfman.
Hold Fast Hope.
Yeah.
Jo.
Yeah. That Sports Gamer.
TSG.
Yeah. Grind. All of them out there grinding, and we're just there labbing together.
No.
You're not in the streets with the constituents.
No.
You're not.
I am. You're in fake Discord pretending that you're in the streets. You're in a sweet box at an NFL game looking at the folks like, oh yeah, check out those fans where they're eating their hot dogs.
There you go. See, Forever
Right,
gets
J-Lo?
it. I'm the blue collar right there. Forever Red. Boom. 3 a.m. lab session. Hope knows. Hope went to bed before me last night. In fact, good thing I stayed up labbing last night because the way I beat you in this defense was the cross-man coverage D that we were all labbing together last night.
I have my own Discord. Wait, there's a defense that can make Tyrod Taylor overthrow passes?
Yeah, because when everyone's covered, there's nowhere to put the ball, so you got to try and fit it in places that don't exist. So you
Yeah,
sit
when
on the
Anquan
ball.
Bolden's wide open. It's a 10-yard
So we
throw.
playing or we're not playing? Can you just confirm? Are you going to play or not play? Not going to play. Right.
This isn't about me.
Okay. So you're telling me I need to bring another Xbox over when you have 2 Xboxes right here?
Those are my Xboxes. Do
so-
you have your own Xbox?
You're saying that
Do you have your own
I
Xbox?
couldn't log on my account.
I got another. Do you have your own Xbox?
No, not here.
Yeah, I don't keep your Xbox logged in my account so that I can sign you in and kick you off the internet. Like you.
All right, guys. I guess that means until next time, Farls won't play. All good. All right, turn the stream off now.
You set this narrative up.
Go ahead, turn it off. Now we're just teasing them.
All right,
Now we're gonna
I'll
play.
play you next week.
Good game, dude. You're a very good player. You didn't hit stop streaming yet.
Let's play. Let's go.
Now, okay. I'm home. You go first. Bears Chargers.
I'm out.
You can't.
I'm out. I'll play you next Wednesday. I'll play him next Wednesday.